Why do you think some people claimed that GamerGate was about harassment or hating women?
Uh, Fit a pre-existing narrative. That women were having a hard time in the workplace, particularly in STEM fields. That there was rampant discrimination, that there was all kinds of abuse and stuff going on online. So Gamergate just slotted really neatly into that kind of pre-existing, conceptual spot. I think that's a big part of why the mainstream media made so little effort to understand what was going on. It just, to them, it seemed like part of the same narrative that was ongoing. I'm saying narrative a lot. I need to watch that.
But do you think it's wrong to say narrative?
It's become a bit of a thought terminating cliche.
So has the
So
phrase
I'm
thought
just
terminating cliche.
well, yeah. I'm just aware that saying narrative turns a lot of people off because it's another one of these terms that gets misused.
How important to you was it that bad actors were condemned?
Um, at the beginning, it was quite important to me, but it became rapidly apparent that it didn't matter. Um, that nobody was going to pay any attention to the fact that we were, outing or policing bad actors, um, or even passing on information about genuine harassment to appropriate people. So, what was the point? Um, and so I kind of came around to the view that, well, I didn't do any of these things. None of these people seem to be associated with Gamergate. They all seem to be throwaway accounts or long established trolls. Why am I apologizing for what someone else is doing? It doesn't make any sense. And why should I try and police them and do anything about them when A, it's got nothing to do with me, and B, you don't care that I'm making this effort, so or any of the rest of us are making this effort. So, where's the mileage? What's the point in doing this? So yeah, that kind of fell away quite rapidly.
Do you think most Gamergate people did a good job condemning harassment?
I think everyone kind of gave up after a while. Um, so while we were trying, I think we did a good job. I think the exposure of Celebriando was probably the high point of that. Um, but if people weren't going to pay any attention to that, they weren't going to pay any attention to anything else. So
Oh, during the period of time where you thought it was important, if you saw someone quote unquote on your side doing something bad that you thought was bad, how would you handle the situation?
I would usually message them or reply to the chain, because it was probably important that the person they were fighting with got to see it as well, and say, "Hey, chill out. This isn't what we're about." And then maybe DM them if their DMs were open.
Hi, I'm Tachyon Blue. Thank you for watching another one of my Gamergate book video segments. Altogether, I've interviewed over 70 people involved with Gamergate, and I'm going to be launching a Kickstarter campaign in the coming weeks. So please, I need your support to help make this project a reality. I'm turning these 70 plus interviews into a multi volume series of books, the first volume of which is already completed. And so I'd like you to please stay tuned for more information about the Kickstarter. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and comment. More updates will be coming in the near future. Thank you, and take care.